Welcome back, Blood Bowl fans. It's the Kringle Cup for the final round before the Kringle Cup 4 tournament. It's me, Coach Cole, and we're gonna cast another monumental match, a match of the month, if you will, if you watched the other video I casted where I said it was the match of the month. We have Coach Andrew with Schitzoid playlist, and we have Coach Hirsch with FarFromSoft. Coach Hirsch, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
All right, this is the match, the big match before the tournament. How do you plan on doing?
I hope all of the elves die. As I've stated, I don't know. The last time I was on camera, I really hoped that all of the elves would just be diminished to nothing. So,
All right, let's go to Coach Andrew. Coach Andrew, this is the final match before the tournament for you as well. What are your plans for this match?
Well, I shaved my face in preparation. Got to look good for the final match for the tourney. Make sure Rose notices me a little bit more. I only gave her that win because, I love her so damn much. Now we have something to prove. We have to get more points in this match than any other match ever. And that is the plan.
All right. Well, let's hope both coaches' plans enact, and we will see who will come out on top in the this match. Coaches, you can begin your game. Oh yeah. And now let us find that game. There it is, right there, Blood Bowl fans. Yep, we are recording, in fact.
Welcome back to Cabal Vision HD.
You gotta check, you gotta check. If you don't check, then maybe you didn't. We're on the undead pitch. Pretty cool. We got the boys. We got the frogman. This can be an exciting match. We have the elves, the dark elves, and the necromantic horrors. Coach Hirsch is now at a full pumping team. No journeyman. That is something great in of itself. And it appears that he's going to get a Bloodweiser cake and some cheerleaders. That will make sure that his elves wake back up from being knocked out. In line with his plans of having them all die, it'll help them get back so they can get punched again. And Schitzoid Playlist will be beginning by receiving this half. Coach Hirsch is setting up his defensive lineup. Very interesting lineup. We have Casanova, no boyfriend version, way in the corner. Probably to guarantee an assist, so Vermilion Part 2 it can push Otagi, Myth of Demons, off the field on the first turn. Tapeworms will start the game by catching the ball. A very potent player.
That's a strike made with technique and precision.
We have a Wraith hitting the ground with a block, and that'll send Evergrace to the ground. A big start for Coach Andrew. We have Interstate Love Song coming in for an assist, so Vermilion Part 2 can do his thing and push a man off the field at the start of the match.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
With the addition of the Norse team, that opens up a lot of teams that are not in the game, but are in plastic to come out. I think Coach Andrew will enjoy the Corn team. Because almost every positional has Frenzy by default.
Oh no, my mistake. He's
It's a
on the
very
ground.
interesting team. Because it takes sort of the Chaos baseline,
I should probably say something
adds in
meaningful to
a
all
goat
our
man.
Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is Splat.
Except they're corn gores. They have canine-like
well assisted in
features,
the fight.
so they're often called corn dogs.
And he's still standing.
Now, Viol knocked down Dark Souls 3.
I should probably say something
And
meaningful
Flocka
to
is
all
going to
our
take down
Cabal
Dark
Vision
Souls
viewers.
2.
All I can think of is Splat.
He's going to hit him with a hearty pow.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Flocka is a very powerful player. He has block and Juggernaut, so when he's blitzing, he can turn them both down into a push if he wants to. You know, sometimes you'll need it.
Did you know, back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not a success. They may be fast, but once you grab these bozos, you can usually strangle them easily enough.
Yep. Just had to check, you know, Blood Bowl fans. We have a development over here. We have some elves being moved. And then we have Elden Ring coming in with
We've got so many twerps
with the
coming
red
through
dye
our
block.
twerper bob.
I've known
Sorry.
And they have a double block. You know, they
Put some force
go
behind
for
those
the
punches.
punch, but they both block with their elbow, so nothing happened. But they are being surrounding tapeworms. We have some shadowing pieces Right, right. That shape is shadowing, yeah. However, werewolves can move 8 squares, so it'll be a hard roll to get.
Now his buddy can move freely.
But we have the shadowing opportunity right here. He's not going to take it. That's probably for the better, because he wants to make sure he's marked the ball carrier. We have a POW from the werewolf, the standing blitz. He does not make the shadowing roll. And Tapeworms is free to move up if he would like to, because he can do that, because he blitzed. So he can punch a man and move. He seems to be going to shifting to getting a beef cage with the flesh golems.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Viol with the reverse drop kick.
That player better get up. Nothing good comes from spending any time on the ground in this game.
And Flocka's going to be knocking down Dark Souls 2.
A prone player is a dead player, oft times at any rate.
We have a relatively loose cage built around the ball carrier.
They could follow up, of course, but they've wisely decided not to. He got himself out of a dangerous situation.
Fend. Elden Ring has Fend. That stopped Black Madonna from being able to use Frenzy to punch a second time. You know, that is a pretty good skill. We have a failed dodge roll. We've seen a 1. We see the reroll. But we see the failed rush test. Both rerolls are gone for FarFromSoft for this half. And we have the blitz. Ooh, it's a pure POW from Down with All Elves. My favorite FromSoft game. It'll probably be released in 2029. Safe pair of hands. Tapeworms will be able to put the ball in an empty square instead of having it bounce. He's going to put it right next to poor Boxer Shorts. And we failed the dodge with Ninja Blade. We have the blitz from Black Madonna, and he's gonna take down. What was that? 3D dot game heroes.
Apparently, this player can't
Nice.
even put his own shoes on alone anymore.
Black Madonna's getting there. He has sprint, so he could just boop right up there. But Changer's going to go for the all-in approach, so everybody is in tackle zones to prevent Coach
player's on the
Hirsch from
ground,
getting
and it looks like he's
to the
about
ball
get a
carrier.
kicking.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first. Hey, that player looked almost competent.
We have the Wraith. He's going to punch.
A beautiful fend.
Ooh, Elden Ring is seriously hurt. Will Coach Hirsch use his apothecary? He does use it. So either way, Elden Ring will be missing the first round of the Crinkle Cup 4 tournament.
Can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
Viol punches down Daracene. I think we're gonna have to see a blitz from Sekiro. Shadows die twice.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
He can get right there, just zoop around. He's going for the punch. He's got 2 dice. Unfortunately, Black Madonna has block and dodge.
Nuffle must be holding him up.
But getting a player there is something.
And he's all over him like a cheap suit.
The zombie lineman with. He's gonna keep doing it. He just needs to roll a 6 to keep following up. He will not, but he will get up to next to Black Madonna. Black Madonna can just dodge into the open. But Down With All Elves has created the pincer maneuver. However, I believe Coach Andrew will probably just standing blitz, punch Down With All Elves off the field, and then run it in. He's moving the players to deny the assists. He's probably looking for a way to get an assist so he can roll 2 dice for the attack.
Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up.
He's
most
gonna
of
get
them
a
off the
3-die
ground
block
in
onto
seconds of time.
Bloodborne,
Ah, we call that Nuffle's
and Bloodborne will be
kiss.
KO'd. We have the block.
We may see that player later, if they wait.
However, he will have to roll for the dodge since he had to use a block. He makes it. The elves didn't even do their animation to like kick. They just let it happen, basically. And here's the cheerleaders. Everybody's favorite chicken. Doing the big chicken dance. Going all out.
And a few of the knocked out players return to the action.
We have a player recovering from being stunned. Now Coach Andrew will be on the defensive. Now there is a hole here. Coach Hirsch can probably use that to his advantage and just get some elves down there. He's going for a 2 over here, 1 over there.
An early advantage. But as we watch this kickoff, we have to ask.
We have the officious ref. Down with all elves is stunned. Even the referee wants to
Well
take out
done.
the
They
elves.
have the ball now.
We have a pickup from Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice. He's gonna move. Here to see Ninja Blade do a punch. Kiss from Rose. Kiss from a Rose. Has dodge.
That'll do, player. That'll do. That's a good choice for this play.
But 3D dot game heroes will take down Tokyo Jindo Wiglow Imam.
He's now as free as a fart in a
Yeah,
thunderstorm.
a swift kick into the mouth will knock him down. He's peeling back players to make the X-shaped cage. Dark Souls 1 is not going to rush. Dark Souls 1 is looking pretty beat up. He needs to be remastered because he is very banged up. He's almost been out more games than
Yeah,
he's been
sounds
in.
like a good old-fashioned fight.
He's missed 3 games of the 7-game season because of his injuries. Not really much you can do to get in there. We can probably have some zoning from the werewolves. But he's gonna go for an attack. We have shadowing. That might happen.
And he's all over him like
He
cheese.
follows him. That will cause a red die block. So Coach Hirsch will get to choose what'll happen. Will he would he want to go down or would he want the push? He chooses the push. Do we have the shadowing again? No. 6+ shadowing is pretty, not likely. We have a double both down. Or we just have a both down, so they both go
Pressure's
down.
on, Jim.
And that'll
What will
leave
they do?
Coach Hirsch to do something. We have a big
I
open
trained
gap
week
here
after week for doing this
and a
move,
big
Jim.
open gap here.
Gravity was too strong.
So the ball carrier can swoop into there. And thanks to this little gap here, we can get a bunch of elves in.
I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Either way, nothing
Players
bad
can
will happen
barely
to Black
speak,
Madonna.
Jim, let alone write.
But he
You
will
should
be
know.
pushed away
You've
from the
interviewed
ball
enough of them.
carrier. He's going to follow up.
This is going to
Black
be
Banana's going to
decisive.
get punched again. We get the Pure Pow from Deracine. And that will free up Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. He's not Game of the Year for nothing. It looks like he's going to be supported by 3D Dots Games Heroes. We can
They're
have.
all over the place.
Ooh,
I can't
Dark
see them
Souls
going
3
much
falls
further
short.
with
He does
Liv.
not make his dodge roll. However, Sekiro does have dodge. Unfortunately, several players have Frenzy.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
He has an opportunity to use Dump Off. Will he do it? He chooses not to. Will Coach Andrew take the push and push him off? Or will he do
And
the
he's
both
still
down?
standing.
He's going to do it. He's going to get the knock off the field.
Oh, he's going to get into
Sekiro is going to go down
I hope they're not too excited.
out of the field. He is just stunned, so it's fine. The ball is going to bounce in the end zone. And Coach Andrew's already used his blitz. So he's going to make the pincer maneuver on 3D Dot Games Heroes. So that will most likely prevent him from getting through.
He's sprinting. Let's hope it's going to be okay.
But if he does get out somehow, there's a good chance he can pick up the ball and end. Looking extremely unlikely now. We have just a push over here from Flocka.
They push them back. Personally,
He's
I'd
going to stay
object 'em.
put.
Oh, too easy. He won't
Interstate
leave
Love
us
Song
alone
is going to
anytime soon.
punch.
That player's a
Otagi.
little short. Oh no, my mistake.
No
He's on the
follow-up.
ground.
No, well, he followed up. No shadowing.
On the floor again. This
Dark
team
Souls
must
1
be
is
like
going
worms
down.
or something.
Coach is going to stand up his players. We have a couple moving. Dark Souls 3 is threatening a pickup for the next turn. He makes the first dodge, but he doesn't make the second dodge. But that's okay. He can just stand up and then try and run it in next turn.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job. That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
We have the Frenzy from Black Madonna. He's gonna knock down Daracene.
He seems a little stunned,
And
doesn't
he's
he?
gonna zoom around.
That player can
The
run on
triple rush
molten
with
lava,
no
not
rerolls.
I hope the coach got
And
everything
down with
done he
all
wanted
elves
to,
is gonna take
because
down
it's the other team's go.
the Wraith, player 11. Shokonoku Noku Noku Daishan Dan.
a
3D Dots game heroes can try again to go for the big dodge, big dodge, big dodge, big dodge, pick up, rush. A lot of dice, but there is a chance.
There's a couple pretty good players on the field, Jim. They're just hiding behind.
We could
all
also
the
have
crap
a
you love.
standing blitz from Dark Souls 3, take down, hurt, run over, pick up ball. We have Dark Souls 1 here. He can apply the assist breaking assists. You know, he can de-swade. We have the blitz here.
They can't run, they can't hit each other too.
She's gonna fall. Glowy Mom is gonna not shadow.
Oh, I can't believe this. So many fails. What is this? A blind halflings match or something?
It'll be the final turn of the half for Coach Andrew. What will he do? He could probably pick up the ball. You know, that could definitely stop anything.
The ball is currently secured, but now they must grab it.
Looks like the players have finally remembered we're not playing soccer.
We have boxer shorts punching Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 1 looks like he's gonna get smacked.
The player's on the ground, and it looks like he's about to get a kicking.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
Here
That's a
comes the
good choice for
blitz.
this play.
It's gonna be a push. The frenzy is
Somebody
coming up.
please stop him.
He's gonna get the defender stumbles.
On the floor again.
Dark Souls
This
3
team must
lives.
like worms or something.
The ref's not looking. He's not looking.
He's
Get in
reapplied
there.
the pincer maneuver on 3D Dot Games. We have a pure POW from Flocka onto
Now he's
Evergrace.
glad he can move freely.
A prone player is a dead player. Oft times at any rate.
Now hear me out. Never mind. Look at this. Look at this epic line. It'd be epic if Hirsch could do that. You know, make all these dodges. No rerolls. Picks it up, gets it in.
Great.
Here it comes.
Greased ball Bowles would struggle to dodge through that defensive lineup.
He fell so bad, his model A-posed.
We're about to start the next town, and none of the KO'd players have woken up.
And that is the first half of the game. Now we will go to the second half, where Coach Hirsch will be receiving the ball. Coaches will get their rerolls back. These teams are pretty light on rerolls. Maybe not. I don't think we've had like a short round robin like this, relatively short. In the Crinkle Cup 3 we had like 11 people, I think.
Nice present for the
High kick.
attacking team.
You can choose a player to start under the ball. Sekiru's gonna catch it. He hit the block button in time. He's going right up.
The Bank of Altdorf. It's said there is no safer place for your money.
That's because they share the vault with the Gold Wizards.
Ninja Blade is
Nobody's
going to
gonna steal from
push
them.
a kiss from a rose.
And he's still standing.
Ooh. Let's see the first team reroll from Daracene. He's gonna knock down Vermilion Part 2. And Hurt is going to get powed down.
That'll help a player move without
Boom.
risk.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
That'll help a player move without risk.
A prone player is a dead player, oft-times at any rate.
And the flesh golems are moving up. They're doing what they do best, moving up. We have the bullets coming in from Black Madonna.
Dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Players,
Sorry to interrupt you.
He
We may
gets
see
a
that player
KO
later,
thanks
if
to
they're
Claws. Rolling an 8 breaks the armor
That'll help
anyway.
the player move without risk.
A prone player is a dead player, oft times at any rate. That player is about to get
Alright, we have
punched
the blitz
above
from Dark
and
Souls
below
2 onto Viol.
at the
Viol's
same
going
time.
down. That has opened up a small whittle gap. 3D Dots games can come through here. And so can Sekiro. He's going through. He's set up the big move. We can get some support back here. Or marking the other players. With the two werewolves on the other side of the middle line. They can only go so far.
I've always been a fan
We have
of
a failed dodge.
They sell a rather fetching line of teeth.
But we have a
Excuse my
reroll.
bad manners, but I gotta break in here.
And we rolled another one. And Daracene is going to get KO'd. That will leave Sekiro exposed. However, he can just toss it over to 3D Dots games. And they're gonna collapse. The dump off opportunity. Will he do it? He will not. Tapeworms is coming
Good
in.
defensive block. That guy will
He's
never
gonna be
fall.
pushed. And just pushed. The double push. We have the pincer maneuver. That'll make his dodge a little difficult. But he has dodge, so he can re-roll it. He could also attempt a standing blitz. Punch Interstate Love Song.
Any action this player makes risks a turnover.
He does it.
To hut, to howl.
Sekiro just does the dodges and gets through. No re-rolls needed. He makes it. Coach Hirsch has tied up the match. Now we will see if Coach Andrew can attempt to get a second down or not. Maybe. Oh my goodness. All three KO'd players have came back. The Dark Elves are coming back in full force. Changing weather, perfect condition. The ball will bounce a little bit more. It is deep, far back. As far back as you can go without going out of bounds. That's pretty cool that they have a skeleton hanging off the thing. The goal
They must have
posts.
glue on their fingers.
We have the reroll.
I
Tapeworms
wonder
is
how
here.
fast they'd be after I'd broken some legs. At last, some violence.
We have the blitz over here from onto a Togi by Black Madonna. He gets a pow. He's gonna pow him down. That'll K him, knock him out.
Better watch out. They're murderous little beasts.
Vermilion Part 2 is gonna push. He gets the frenzy. He's gonna do it
Now
again.
everybody can move freely.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Coach Andrew takes the both down, knocking both players down. Coach Hurst has a chance to retaliate, maybe even get some people on the ball. Maybe around the ball carrier, making it so he can't just run away.
Why stop there? You just have to close your eyes and block your nose and close your mouth and plug your ears.
Dark Souls 3 has pushed back Flocka. He won't be able to knock him out unless there's a player over here. But he has moved him for sure. And we have a failed dodge.
Did
Will
you
he
know,
re-roll it?
back in 2479, the experiment to use...
Turnover.
He does use it. However, he fails it. Well, not. He fails the next one. But there's still time.
That player's going for it.
We have the blitz coming from the ball carrier.
It's a block. Let's hope Nuffle is smiling on those blocking dice, Bob.
Nuffle's always smiling, Jim. You just don't always know which side he's supporting.
The player's on the ground, and it looks like he's about to get a kicking.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
A lot of players surrounding Dark Souls 3.
I think he's going to make him suffer. Just
We have an
getting
attacker
bored.
down from Flocka. He goes down.
It's
Dark
so
Souls
close,
2 can
and
do
yet
a
so
thing.
much can still happen. Nothing's certain in this game.
You know, Dark Souls 3 can stand up, and then Dark Souls 2 can come in for a one die block onto tapeworms. You know, that can cause a thing to happen. You can even move up Sekiro.
A great game so far. We seem to be having
He's gonna mark
a little
him.
dull moment, but it'll pick up any second now, I promise.
We have the Blitz from Down with All Elves. Ooh, we have the both down. Unfortunately, Down with All Elves does not have blocks, so she will go down,
Okay.
and she'll get
Night,
KO'd.
night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand right off.
With only a few players
Are
left.
they dancing or fighting? Look at all those players sitting down on the job. There'll be trouble with the unions if this carries on.
That's a good choice for this play.
What even happened? Sidestep happened. Okay.
Look out!
We have the standing Blitz. He can just... Oh, he's gonna run up and punch
A
Sekiro.
good coach always uses the right
He's gonna get a
player for
push.
the right job.
The Frenzy follow-up. It's another push because of dodge. He could just run it in. Ooh, he fails the rush.
Don't forget to
He
pick up
re-rolls
your
and
key.
fails it again.
Oh, I can't believe this. So
You know.
many fails. What is this? A blind halflings
He
match
gets
or something?
everybody. When you rush into the end zone, you don't.
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
He's picked up the ball. He needs to book it to the other side to try and score. He's going through this side.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Oh, we need to see someone further up. So Sekiro can
Not bad.
pass it to them. Daracene could do it. He could receive the ball, then run it in. We have a dodge. There is a shadowing opportunity. Another 6+ shadowing
He's sprinting. Let's hope it's going to be
does
okay.
not happen.
Ouch! That must have hurt.
He is going to fail the rush and get stunned. But Sekiro does look pretty safe. We're going to have to see like a dodge from Shokunoku Daistan Dan if he wants to blitz. Evergrace is going to go down.
Get
He
up
does.
or get off the field.
His armor's fine.
They're gathering around
But I don't
that
think
low
any
brick
other player
like
can make
halflings
it
round a
to
sandwich.
Sekiro. Maybe Black Madonna. He's gonna have to do some maneuvering to get around any dodges. He's taking a long way around, and he's not gonna rush. We have the blitz from Viol. He's gonna get a POW onto Bloodborne. He's gonna follow up, most likely. Unexpected.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Coach Hirsch needs to do a big pass. A dodge out. Toss the ball to Daracine. And Daracine runs it down.
Yes!
He makes some dodges. The ball's getting thrown back in by the fan. Where did it go? Over there. All the way over there. Right at the end zone. Tapeworms can just make a 3-up dodge and go and pick up the ball.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
We're going to see a POW on to Bloodborne.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1 million.
Oh, we have
right?
the standing blitz from Tapeworms. Doesn't need to
His claws cut like
dodge.
a hot knife through a
And he can
halfling
go
mind.
right there and score.
They must
He
have
gets the
glue
pickup.
on their fingers. Down touch! That's a down touch, everybody! Sorry, touchdown!
Coach Andrews scores a second touchdown on the last turn
Red wine.
for his half, the second half. We had the mouse right in the middle. We could see a potential timeout
And a few of the
opportunity.
knocked out players.
You know, we
returned
really
the
haven't
action.
seen timeout a lot happen this season.
One team is lighter player, not a significant difference, but it can impact the game.
Solid defense. Coach Hurst can't score in one turn, but he can pass the ball for a point. Okay, the defense, solid defense. He moves up all his guys to the front because he will have a final turn. And maybe he can get some kills or injuries on the other elves. Where's the Dark Souls 1 at? There he is. You know,
They've grabbed the ball.
I'm pretty sure Dark Souls
As it's quite
1,
fundamental to the game.
with his 3 injuries, he has literally only played every other game. So there's a good chance If he gets injured here, because he was probably
Looks
injured
like the
round
players have
1,
finally
miss
remembered
next
we're not
game,
playing soccer.
injured round 3, miss the next game, injured round 5, miss next game, and now round
Then
7.
push them back. Personally, I'd abduct them. Come on, guys. Together.
He is definitely the most injured player in our Crinkle Cup league.
Is the assist going to be enough
3
to come out
lasting
on top?
injuries.
That player appears to be anchored to the spot.
And the blitz from Flocka onto Togi, Myth of Demons.
A prone player is a dead player, oft-times at any rate.
I think we're going to see a mighty foul. Viola's probably going to punch 3D dots.
Not a
There
word,
he
Jill.
is, punching
A
him.
sound. Crunch. He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Shadowing. Nope. Here comes the big foul onto
He'll get an
Atagi.
assist now. Wuss.
Ooh, and that's a seriously hurt.
Yikes! They're going to be carrying that scar around for the rest of their
That will
short
make him miss the next game. That'll make him miss the first round of the
One of the
tournament.
coaches ignored the referees guild standard bribery rates.
And that is
The
the
ref is
end of the
actually going to
game.
be
Blood Bowl fans. Let's skedaddle back to the coaches. Coaches, welcome back. Coach Hirsch, the game ended with 1-2.
Yo.
I think that the fans throwing in the ball to your end zone was pretty wild and crazy.
Yeah. No, honestly, that was a fun ending just 'cause like that could have gone any way if it landed closer. I had people upfield if it landed closer to his end zone and then vice versa. I went for the crazy run up the side of the field there. It didn't work out for the boy, but we were getting down to the clock and those werewolves are agile. Um, Pretty much the only thing I'm disappointed about that game is that he didn't injure more of the elves. I really want to see them gone. So,
Yeah, you're only going to be missing 2 for the first round of the tournament. Like, I think we've seen you missing 5.
yeah, I've been missing a lot. That's probably the most durable the elves have ever been.
I also did notice that Dark Souls 1 has 3 lasting injuries. So,
Dark Souls 1 is a trooper.
yes, he has almost been out more games than he's played.
Yeah. Dark Souls 1 honestly is a beacon of hope for the elves that I hope at one point will finally die so that the elves' hope will die.
But yeah, that was the first game he has not been injured, because
Yeah.
counting it out, he was injured, missed next game, the first round, then the third round, then the fifth round.
Yeah, very good bench warmer though.
hmm So yeah, I hope you wish you luck in the tournament. Maybe it'll just turn around. Maybe the beacon of hope will happen. You know,
Maybe.
they'll light the ember fire or whatever the thing is. So let's go to Coach Andrew now. Coach Andrew, you have won this game.
I have some very important news.
What is it?
Me and Grant are tied for first, according to the ranking.
Well,
Score of 18 and 18.
Have you?
But
Is there a difference in league points?
that we do not know. And we'll find out at the beginning of the tournament. But it was a great game. I really enjoyed the randomness of the ball throwing ins. I really wanted more, so that's why I chose to push people out of bounds rather than just secure the ball. I was getting greedy towards the end. I wanted to get more points, more scoring. Maybe level up my Black Madonna or somebody. But we managed to get Yuddle to level 2, and our debut of Kiss from a Rose. He didn't do that much that game, but he did support his players, his fellow players, and that I thank him for. With that, it was a great game, and I'll see you in the tournament.
All right, with Blood Bowl fans, that is the game. We'll see you next time for more Crinkle Cup 4. We have a few games left for the final round.
Yeehaw.
See you later. Ka-chow.
It's actually one game.